Welcome YouTube peeps, Marvin here. Let's jump in guys. I'm going to show you a little bit more about a gold hunter. Right guys, I'm at the beginner's claim. I quickly want to show you guys, there's a lot of people getting a little bit confused. Now I agree with a fellow streamer, this hasn't got a tutorial. It hasn't got a tutorial, but Marvin's got your back here guys. Marvin's got your back. Right, when I personally, myself, I don't like the high banker. I like this one here. Now, I can go to the store and show you this one, which I probably will do actually. I've got some smelting going on here. I've used the table here and I've got some smelting going on here, but I'm going to show you how to set this up. It's quite easy, guys. So, when you get this, it will be in a box. And what you got to do is you've got to unpack that box. I'm going to take the mats out. You will also get the mats in a box as well. Now, personally, I recommend you don't buy them individually. I reckon you buy the proper ones for this. Let me drop that on the floor. So, you'll unpack the box. Now, what you want to do is you want to look at this and you want to push E to freeze it in place, which basically is anchoring it to the ground. Although there's no ties down here, freezing, pushing E will anchor it. Okay, after you've done that, you will get a box with these 3 mats in. It doesn't really matter whether you have the moss mat 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. I quite like the black mats. So, it's easy to put this in. So, all you do is push F to pick it up. Okay, if it goes red, it means it's in the wrong place. So, what I do is I line the top one up first and I push F and it flops into place. Then I look at it and I push E to unroll it. And I do exactly the same with mat number 2. I look at the area. If you divide it up into 3, you won't go far wrong. So there is the next one where it goes. And then I'm going to unroll it. Okay? And then we push this one. And we put that one there. So basically you divide that in half and there's the center. And you just put it in there. And then you push E to unroll it. Now I've already done this and got 100% on the mats. Okay. This is the gold table. It is expensive. It is expensive. Now, you will need 3 of these black cups. This is what collects your gold. And you need to put them into it as well. If it's red, it's not right. If it goes like that, it's correct. It goes into place. These are the large buckets. I believe when this gets released, yeah, this is going to collect the water. I assume you will have to empty said water. At the moment, it's not doing that. At the moment. But this is PlayTest, guys. So there you go. You just pick that up. You look at it. I have shown you how to make the glow so you know how to pick it up. You take this large bucket. If it's red, it's wrong. You've got to look at the cursor and then you've got to put it in place. Now, when this gets to full release, guys, there will be a generator where you'll have to connect this up to a water pump and a power pump. Remember that. Water and power. At the moment, this has not got any hoses, it hasn't got any power cables, and it is not connected up to any generator. Now, this one will be gasoline because there is a fill can there. There are no gasoline cans or jerry cans in the store at the moment. At the moment. Okay. This is where you can empty your mats. So, now it doesn't matter whether you roll them up or whether you unroll them. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to offer it up to it. And I'm going to push F. It will go 0. If I push the E key, it will roll it back up again. I will come over here and exactly like I did last time, I will offer it up and I will push the F key to put it in place. I will push the E key to unroll it. Okay. Now I've implemented this so it glows blue. You can have it whatever color you like, guys. You can have it green. You can have it. Don't have it red because red is wrong. The other colors that you want to set it up, then your world's your oyster. I'm going to roll it up. I'm going to pick it up. Okay. And as I say, you don't have to have it rolled up. You can unroll it. I'm going to do this one and I'm going to have it rolled up. Now, in Gold Hunter, what you would do is you would dunk it in the bucket like that. Not in this game. So I'm going to offer it up to there. I'm going to push the F key once and that is completely gone. Okay, we're going to come back over here and we're going to point it at there. I'm going to point it in the middle and I'm going to push the F key and it's going to go in place. I'm going to push the E key to unroll it. I'm going to roll that one up. I'm going to push the F key. I'm going to unroll it. I'm now going to show you how to pan. The gold table over there takes out the panning. So I'm going to show you how to pan. So I'm going to offer that up. I'm going to look in that area and then I'm going to do that. Believe you me, guys, this has been very difficult for me and this is the reason why I'm doing a YouTube on it. Because if it's been difficult for me, who is a visually handicapped streamer / YouTuber, it's going to be more so for me than it is you. So there you go. So we've emptied it out. Now we've got to pan it. And then when you buy your shovel, you look at your shovel after purchasing it and you push the E key. You have to have an empty slot. Okay, so I'm going to look at the cursor. I've made mine red and I'm going to left click, which will fill my shovel. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to look at the panning pan and I'm going to right click. I'm then going to go to an empty slot. I'm then going to push the C key and I'm going to go down here and I'm going to just wiggle my mouse button. And there you go, guys. That is how easy it is. So now what I'm going to do is you have to collect the gold in your collector. So push your collector. The collector you will buy and you will put into an empty slot. I've put mine in 3. Okay. So I'm going to get my cursor and I'm going to hover over the nugget and I'm going to collect it. And I'm going to collect that. And I'm going to collect that. And that. And that. Got some small ones and I've got some large ones here. So there you go. That is how you do that, guys. So shovel, right click, put it in the pan, left click. Empty slot. Always have an empty slot. Hold down the C key and you will go into the panning motion. Wiggle your pan. Might take a little bit of a time. I can just see a nugget now. There you go. So again, I'm going to go to my collector. I'm now going to get my pointer and I'm going to now push the E key and collect all the nuggets. Hopefully the smelter will be ending in a minute. So get my shovel, left click, go to the pan, right click. Now, I'm going to put this in the gold table now. So I'm going to go up to the gold table and I'm going to right click. It's gone to 25%. Okay. To make the gold table work, you will have to have everything in here, guys. It will not work unless you've got 2 buckets and 3 collectors. It won't work. It will not switch on. So I'm going to collect that. And then I'm going to put that in there. So that's 50%. I'm then going to turn the power on. I'm then going to turn the water on. This now will filter, rather than us doing the panning, this will filter. The water will go in here and the gold will be collected in here. Okay? So when that reaches 0, that's what will be in here. 4 shovelfuls will fill up your hopper. Okay? 4 shovelfuls. Now, my smelter has ended, so I'm going to undo it. I've got to have an empty slot, remember? I'm going to be now pouring this hot gold into the mold. So it's gone blue. I'm going to push that. Okay, I'm going to drop that on the floor. It will go bright like that, and then all of a sudden it will fade. When it fades, we can collect it. Okay, it's now faded. So to release it from the mold, you push E, and then you collect it by pushing F. And there you go. There's your bar of gold. That's how simple it is, guys. It cannot be any more simple than that. So I'm going to put it in the back of here. I've got 1 bar, 2 bars in the back of here. I'm going to put that in the back of there. Now, there are safes in the game. So if you buy a safe, you've got to push the star key. You will have to push the star key on there. I know you can't see it, but there is a star key right down the bottom. And then you will put a default code in there, which is 0000. It will then open the safe. You can set your own code. Now, if you're playing in multiplayer and you don't trust the people that you're playing with, you can lock up your gold. Because they can steal it on you guys. They can. So there you go. So that is ended now. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn the pump off and I'm going to turn the water off. Now, where's my whistle? It's a bit dark here now, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the lights around so we can see. I've frozen this to the ground, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up. And I'm going to turn it around so we can see. And I'll drop it on the floor. And then you can freeze it in place. If you walk into it, you're not going to knock it over. So here we go, guys. So now, these has got 10% in. Now, depending on what you put in the crucible, depends on how big of the bar of gold that you will make. So I'm going to push the F key. I'm going to come up to the crucible. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the big one. So I'm going to look at it. I'm going to push the F key. No, don't do that. So that now has put the gold in the bottom of there. There's not much in there, but there is some in there. Okay. And then I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to use that. I'm going to push the F key once. There you go. There's the gold in there. It's as simple as this, guys. It can't really. I mean, yes, I agree with Sugar Wooger. There is no tutorial on how to do this. This is why Marvin's here, because Marvin has your back. Marvin has your back here, guys. So there you go. I'm then going to go red really is default for bad. So red, I'm going to offer that up and I'm going to push that and it will go into that cup. There you go, guys. Simple pimple. Right. I'm going to go and pan this and then we're going to collect all the nuggets and then we're going to go to the gold man. So I'm going to go C to go into panning mode and then going to do a bit of wiggling. And there you go. So I want to go to the collecting jar, which is 4. Okay. And then I'm going to push E to collect all these big nuggets. Well, there's some little ones and there's some big ones. There you go, guys. And push the escape key to come out. So what I'm going to do now is... Oh, no, I don't want to do that, Marvin. No, I want to go to the empty one. I want to pick this up. I want to go over to the kiln. And then I'm going to put that in the kiln. I'm going to right-click the mouse button to close it. I'm then going to come over here and I'm going to lift the handle up. This is a bit temperamental, this is. Come on, come up. Come up. Maybe the lid... No, the lid is not shut properly. That's why it won't come up. Come on, you bugger. There we go. It's working. It's a bit temperamental at the moment, but what do you expect, guys? This is not the full release bundle. Come on, you bugger. Until you get that handle in right in up position, it won't start smelting. Right. I'm going to leave that smelting because it started now 1%. Right. We're going to go. We haven't got any gold bars in here. No. Right. We're going to go to the gold man. Okay. So, empty slot. I'm going to get in my Miggy Moat. I'm then going to undo the parking brake by spacebar and then I'm going to reverse. I'm going to put my lights on by pushing L. So if you like this YouTube, guys, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. I am trying to build a community. It's very, very slow being a small streamer and being a small YouTuber. So let me go over here. I'm going to push the parking brake. I'm going to go and see Alan. I'm going to step out. Now, one of these is a light one and one of them is a heavy one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one in. I'm going to... hello, Alan. How you doing, buddy? How's the wife and how's the kids? So this one here is... It's a light one. That's the one I did with the lightest amount of gold. So I'm going to sell that. And there you go. It's given me the money for it. It's in my inventory. Now, the other one of these is a heavy one. And I think it might be that one. I don't know. Now, you don't have to smelt these bars. You can actually sell your gold nuggets. You will get a little bit less. You will get a little bit less. Hi, Alan. I'm back again. So there you go, guys. I'm going to get 30k for that. I'm going to get 30k for that. So I'm going to accept it and I'm going to say, yes, please. I'm then going to go and sell my other bar, which I believe is still a light one. I'm going to quickly show you the store as well. And I'm going to show you what you can do. A lot of people do get confused. So this one is a heavy bar. Oh my God, 72k. That is a heavy bar. Yeah, you bet your shit life I'm going to sell it. We got a bottle of beer. Oh, we got a bottle of wine here. Can I have a complimentary bottle of wine, Alan? No, we can't. Oh, okay. Right, I'm going to leave the Mickey Moat there. I quickly show you the ones, the high banker that I did get, but I don't like it. This is the high banker. This is the one that I've got. This is the wash plant portable. That is 9.5 grand. I'm unsure of what money you're going to get. I'm unsure whether you're going to be getting a bank loan. I don't know, guys. I do not know. So you would need to buy. I would buy that one. I'd buy this one to begin with, but if you couldn't afford it, if you couldn't afford this one, I'd buy that one. But if I could I'd buy that one. Now, here are the moss mats. So this type 1 is what I've got in mind. As you can see, there is the wash plant on there. Okay, that says it will fit that. These ones here are for the big boys. These are the big boys. You don't want those. Okay. Let me go into there. Let me crouch and let me go back in here. Now, this moss mat will only fit the high banker. It won't fit the wash plant and it won't fit that one. Okay. So there you go. This does give you an idea of what will fit one and what will fit the other. So bear that in mind. And as I say, at the moment, you've got to buy individual items. And then you've got to basically put them here. And then you've got to come over here to here, which is a bore lake. And then you've got to put them here. It does give you your total here. And then you've got to go over to her. It is a bit of a poo bag. It is. I don't want this, Rebecca. Okay, I'm putting it back on the shelf. I'll put it back on the shelf. Okay. I'll put it back there. So there you go, guys. That's it in a nutshell. I've taken a lot of time to work all this out as well. So I will be streaming this, guys. There'll be a link in the description. You know the routine. There'll be a link in my Twitch, my Twitter, and there will be my streaming times. I do stream, guys. I'm a passionate streamer. So I will be streaming this. I will be streaming it. So take care, and I'll see you. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window.
Subscribe and hit that bell.